once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Ruki. It's been a year since Lecter Corps finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Lecter Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Ruki. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Lecter Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Ruki. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Lecter Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corp soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Rookie. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Lecter Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed.
We wouldn't even have to do
That's fair.
anything.
Yeah, that is there. He'll probably do it for us.
Next topic, please.
He might even make it to where he
Rookie.
enjoys it.
Hi, Rookie.
Hello.
Judging by the state of their quarters,
I pity whoever shares the same quarters as Loki and Leslie.
We constantly have to firebomb it to clean it.
Exactly.
You firebomb my fucking dorm?
Yes, we
No,
have to
we-
constantly
well-
incinerate it.
Well, no. Apparently, since we moved them everyone into one room dorms, I think they've been finding somewhere else. Where
Don't
that is,
know,
I don't know. If we
don't
find
know,
it,
don't
then we
care.
have to firebomb it.
Don't care. As long as they stay out of my
Is that
room.
ever...
Magic, could you stop trying to fucking pick up people?
So,
Breaking character. Big rule not to do that. Mad. Anywho.
so is there anything you do today, or is there just nothing?
I don't think any of the instructors have
Ooh,
anything
breakfast.
planned for today. You gonna do in one of your engineering classes today for how to repair a water pump or something?
I could teach something, but as far as the agenda for mechanics today, it's just general maintenance.
I think it would be a good idea. You teach like something basic, like a basic repair that could be done without the engineer. Something that's not too complicated for the average recruit or cadet or whatever to do.
May I recommend weapon
You're right.
maintenance?
Hey,
Yes,
Loki.
Yes, rookie.
We're gonna have a class today about how to pull hair from a drain.
Weapon maintenance.
Hey, rookie. What's up?
Specifically from the one that you constantly
What?
take a shower
Weapon
with.
maintenance.
This way.
Ooh, actually, hey, Gonrick, that's actually a good idea. Rookie just brought up
What
a
did
good
Rookie
idea.
just suggest?
Why not teach some basics on weapon maintenance?
I already know how to do
Good
that.
idea, squad leader.
Thank you.
You're in charge of it. Make sure everybody has their maintenance manuals and, their operational arms for their firearms. Because we all use
I already know how to
non-standard
do it,
equipment.
so I mean, unless you got something you need me to go over, then
Well, then you need
I mean,
to
you have a
show
firearm. You use a
the squad
firearm,
leader
don't you,
here.
Loki?
how to, that you know actually how to properly disassemble and clean your firearm.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
firearms, don't
Or
you?
sharpen your sword.
I haven't.
Or sharpen your
So
swords.
Please, demonstrate.
I haven't sharpened. Wait, what? I haven't. Where's my? What the fuck am I saying? English is.
You need something, Guardsman? Yes, what is it?
One of our patrol squads went offline.
What? Is that worrying to you? Our
What part?
patrol squads just went kaput.
I wouldn't know.
Hold on. Well, I might as well get my weapon out and disassemble it for you. But
I kind of wish there was like some crates around here that we could pick up and move around.
Yes. I miss the funny tablet.
Mm-hmm. I understand why, no contacts with the table, but have one table that has contacts.
Or at least just a
And,
toggle button.
Like, all that small shit on those pallets over there. Make each and every single one of those being able to be picked up and moved around.
I mean, it doesn't need to have, like, player contact. It can have object contact. If that's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember it is.
I don't know if you can differentiate between the two.
It's a value thing, I believe.
Probably.
Like, player value 0, because no contact. Item value 1, contact. I don't think Loki knows if we're all the way down here.
Probably not, and I don't care.
It's very funny.
I decided to make counter just a little taller.
That's cool. It seems fitting.
Just cookie dough. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch it, did it, burn it, burn it, eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
One, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. You're gonna win because I have a very tiny thumb.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a wizard war. I cast manual breathing.
It sounds very funny with the fucking filter on. I cast total tongue awareness.
I cast permanent eyelash in eye.
You bastard. I cast
Sneeze
uranium
that never
44.
comes. Uranium 223.
Something like that. I don't remember what it's called. I just cast uranium.
I cast demon core.
Oh no. I don't think they're coming down here.
I cast AZ5.
Biohazard detected in hangar 2.
Fuck. Do we have a Flammenwerfer?
Doesn't a gun technically count for that? It's just a very small flame.
Bishop, she slaps something onto you. You see a little shimmer around you. Hazmat energy shield. Do get sick.
I won't.
How? Shield thing around you.
just
hazmat
do a
shield.
damn thing and just yeet. Or there was an
Thank you.
It's got.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, he's back. That probably didn't
Yeah,
happen.
no, he's going AFK, I think. Just ignore him. The body is here.
Okay. Alright, get him to the med bay. Double time it.
No one touch him until one of the medics get here, and preferably be someone who's got the hazmat material.
I do, apparently, because Twilight just gave it to me.
It's a shield that basically prevents
we have-
I need it.
Is any of our medics currently awake right now?
Yeah, my suit system's isolated. Just don't
I believe it is just us.
I'm gonna be a
Fine.
Yeah.
No shit.
One time our medics
Put you over his shoulder.
Better him not leave this.
So, are we gonna
Meet you
burn this
all in
body?
the med bay.
You're still double micing, by the way.
Don't burn it until we've had time to examine it.
So, are we gonna burn this body?
Not yet.
Standard hazmat protocol, Loki. Conric, take over the scene. Make sure they don't do something
Not
stupid
yet.
with the body.
Hey, congratulations. If you touch the body, you're not leaving this fucking room.
I didn't touch the body. So.
You can move, shoot it.
Yeah.
This is a biological thing, not an engineering thing. As far as right now, the one thing I want to do is send it out the fucking airlock. But whatever caused him to do that, or whatever, needs to be fucking.
Figured out.
Yeah, just like I've never seen this thing.
Is this another hive problem?
Could be.
Well, hopefully this will help fucking keep anything from spreading.
Yeah. Yes. Sterilizing it might slow down the spreading more.
I'm assuming they came in on one of the transports, you know, insert transport location there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, but otherwise, I'm not exactly sure what it could have been.
Just like, actually, wait. Just like, or maybe it was something in.
Alright, what's the situation here?
Corpse. Currently frozen.
Hit it with the fucking that with a cryogenic freeze ray. Whatever caused it to go fucking psycho and zombie is now frozen and thus easier to contain.
That's actually very effective way of keeping it contained. Thank you for that.
Insert whatever ship I'm guessing right there that they just landed in.
You know, let's say for the sake of argument.
That one, okay. It's now on lockdown. We will.
Has anyone been aborted yet?
Oh, and you know, increase contaminant levels. No, what we're gonna do is keep it on lockdown and remotely
Sure.
access the logs.
All right. I'll go get. I'll
ordered by the
get.
head medic to
I'll
do
start
this.
assembling a hazmat team to go to.
Is it right in front of you guys? Did you?
We have not moved it. It is, however,
forgot what
been
it was.
frozen.
It is still there.
Frozen?
Now frozen.
Why'd you guys
Cryogun.
freeze it?
It's been
Containment.
so.
If it's
Yeah.
completely frozen,
So.
I've been ordered to incinerate it, so.
So
take it
it
to the
won't.
med bay.
So
There's less chance
So
of
it
contamination
won't
spreading
keep.
through
I would prefer a medic to come down with.
That's
a fucking
something
body
to go
bag
with them,
first.
though.
Apparently, our medics are majority
I've
of our
been
medics
ordered
are
to
on
incinerate
sabbatical
this
and
body.
don't.
You are hereby
I
ordered
had
to
medic.
wait. Until
I'm
a
gonna
medic
go-
comes down and gets some fucking samples. Until
Okay,
whichever
we
medic
only
told
have-
you to
we
burn
only-
it first is a fucking idiot without
Like I
getting
said,
samples.
most of our
Okay,
medics
I'll
seem to be
tell
on some
Dres
kind of
that.
leave or sabbatical or something like that. But, and the only other medic we have that is currently dealing with the sick one. So,
For what I saw, just give the guy enough morphine for the pain to stop.
from what I've seen, it doesn't. It's not in pain. He's just ill. He's just extremely ill. So the medic's gonna be busy with him for a while. All right.
You said he's ill?
Extremely.
And that one
what
was
I saw,
zombie-like?
They're probably infected if that's the case.
Insert restraints on the bed.
we are going to. I'm going to go do that now.
Insert,
For now.
insert,
For now.
hurry the fuck up. Insert, stop
I know.
talking and hurry the fuck up.
I'm putting you in charge of getting samples out the corpse and then destroy it.
Sample. Hey, one of you, whoever wishes to volunteer before I volunteer, go give me a
before I
box.
Cameras on.
Attention,
Cameras for, like,
attention, all engineers. Infection contagion has been identified within the air duct system.
Vixen, put your helmet on before you breathe it in.
You know, this is the easiest fucking.
We already did. We actually have hazmat suits on. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that at a character.
Attention, all personnel. Attention, all personnel. Get into one of the fucking ships that's not that one.
Anyway.
This is not a suggestion. This is a hurry the fuck up, please. Pick one. They're all the same. Pick one. Get in one, please. Get him out.
Medical that virus that is affecting the guards is now air. As all those. that
Yes,
rely
we
on
understand.
oxygen.
Guess what? Get down here to the fucking hangar and pick a Loki. Get the fuck out of a different one.
On my way.
Violet, can I get you to return to hear the rest of the story? From Ziggler?
Can all of you please pick a drop ship to go into? And then seal it. Because I don't need to breathe, and I'm gonna fix this issue real fucking quick.
Characters.
Basically, everyone, Conneridge is about to vent the ship. Not in a sealed area. Will be sucked into the vacuum of space. So I highly recommend that. Med Bay is now sealed.
Alright, cool. DM, before I open every single fucking airlock, I cryogenically froze this body. I'm gonna stomp on its fucking arm to break it off, hold it, and then open every single fucking airlock and vent the entire fucking system. Once the system's been drained, close all the airlocks, let the filtration system recycle air back into the ship.
Attention all personnel. Infectious disease has been cleared from all ventilation system. Turning to normal processes.
the sudden and extreme change in temperature and pressure.
Yeah, no, just story stuff. That's why this is all story stuff. So, alrighty, boys, it's all on you now. All right, I'll buy it.
So that body is now gone. However, he kept an arm, oxygen. Here.
We're so dead.
Here's your sample.
Thank you.
Elaborate.
That thing
The
is
ship
mutated
systems
to
detected
actually.
some type of foreign contaminant in the filter
Well, it was airborne here. Now it's gone.
Yeah, no, it's baseball.
But
There is no air in space.
What I don't get is how it even got into the air system.
Well, you gotta think about it. It's constantly circulating the air with fans and whatnot, with positive and negative air pressure coefficients. And if enough of it does get somehow airborne, it's gonna end up in the system. How the filtration units didn't clear it. Insert story.
Whatever that is. Don't let this happen.
The
to
doors
anyone
closed and
else.
sealed.
Don't let this happen to anyone else.
What are you doing? So what the fuck are you doing?
That was out of character.
I know.
All right,
As far as I'm aware, that
samples
is
from the corpse
completely
have been-
normal.
Samples from the body have been, from the zombie have been stored.
I'm assuming
Spectrum.
he's fully and completely restrained to that bed.
What did he say?
The patient being restrained to the bed.
Ah.
Doors are sealed.
Understood. Okay.
Please let the medics work.
Man, I'm technically part medic. Slightly. Not really.
Oh, cool. If you ask me, he sounds a little too excited to do medical RP.
As far as I'm aware, Loki is more of a secretary.
Also, apparently, he's also trained as a medic, as it would seem.
Again, as far as I'm aware, he is the secretary.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
Concerned,
Up
is
to
this the same thing as the experiments with the hive,
the
or
living
is this
patient
something
isn't
new?
I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard any progress updates personally, but I'm going to go down to the hangar and
You
oversee.
all would have
the
heard a
hazmat
muffled
cleanup.
scream coming from the doors.
Oh, Jesus.
I assume that we just lost the living patient.
Could be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, one of these would fix that issue real quick.
I absolutely agree. But I think the head medic also is armed,
Hello.
and Twilight is in there, so I believe there's nothing. But then again, be prepared. What?
Konbanwa. Good evening.
Ah, hello.
I was woken up by something going on in the intercoms. Everything okay?
Situation's somewhat is, well, actually, entirely been handled already.
Well, situation is snafu.
Oh.
Situation normal, all fucked up.
Oh.
I mean, it was fucked up from the beginning, but we're slowly trying to unfuck it.
Sorry, it smells like bleach.
This is. Oh yes, that's
This
the
is the
filter,
medical
that's
wing.
the ship's filters being recycled.
Okay.
That too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go down and oversee the ship being disinfected by the hazmat team.
Just throw an incendiary grenade in it.
Wouldn't that spread across the entire ship?
Personally, I think the admiral would agree more
Incendiaries?
with having it scrubbed rather than incinerated. Due to our
How's the rifle?
Disease control at its most basic. Burn it.
I will keep that in mind.
Sorry, I like fire.
Understandable.
Unless for some people, fire bad.
I'm trailing just like make it a situation.
All right, what's the situation in here, Connor?
That one's turning, or has turned, or is now out of their fucking misery. The other one's now, most of them's now floating around in space. He's buried at sea. His
I would
arm
have
is
preferred
in
it.
another room.
I would have preferred the body. Prevent it.
Zombie apocalypse, right? You see, it's a different strain of the same thing.
Possibility of
You would've
contamination,
heard-
but I'll leave. But de la vie.
So froze the corpse, and then the ship system went, "Hey, there's a contaminant in the system." I'm like, cool. Break off his arm. Everybody get into a place where they don't fucking suffocate when I vent the entire system.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
The entire
Conrad,
system, reset it, let it recycle. Yes.
we have a data drive to examine.
Should we get Loki checked? Consider the enter the contaminated
Yes.
ship.
What?
Yeah,
Yes,
'cause
I
we
would
did
have
dive into
Loki.
it like
I would advise he be thoroughly examined and probably in.
Rookie, will
ways
you
that
hold
would
this data
influence
drive
his
for what?
decisions.
you might have to shave them.
Thank you, Rookie.
Thank
we'll
you.
take that down to engineering and take a look at it.
So, Loki, I understand you decided to
Head
walk
doctor.
into a contaminated ship.
Or we can go to my office, one of the two. And my office is close.
Come on.
Your sign is still in lowercase.
Oh.
Let's throw it on the desk.
Thank you. Let's see if we can get anything interesting or worthwhile. can help.
Summon DM to figure out what the fuck it says.
Starting encryption, decryption algorithm. Insert wing on DM.
Yep. It's the entire file with Hatsune Miku on it. Oh no, it's more of Bishop and his really weird face.
Yeah. No DM in this chat channel. I don't feel like jumping right now.
I don't know.
Like, or, I can go get one of them.
Let them do their thing.
I wonder how many people are going to assume we're down in engineering.
All of them. There's like no computers down there. We can't even do it down there.
Considering that every single DM is now in character in the medbay.
Yep. We don't have a computer down in engineering anyway. We can't do shit.
Yeah. That's one thing that we forgot, I think. Well, there are computers, however, it's to control.
They're mounted to the
very
ship.
important
They're not.
things that are-
They're not work computers. They're system.
Yeah, they're system computers.
This is
They're
why I want a
very
tablet.
important to certain things. Yeah. Or another computer.
We had a good computer. We couldn't bring that one apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Property of the fort. All that shit. Oh jeez. He's back.
I need to remember to put this on the new model.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to unnerf my ass for this.
Fucking hell. So how you week been?
With the week's been weak. The week's been a pain in my ass. The week has been too goddamn long.
Understandable.
Just like it honestly has felt a lot slower than normal.
With the amount of things in this part of my week at least has been scheduled, it has gone from passing to crawling.
Well, it didn't help that the train got fucking canceled on your ass.
Oh man.
Clang, clang, clang.
Hello.
Enter and be welcomed within my domain.
Thank you.
Your domain is very
My
plain.
ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he still hasn't approved the paperwork for the fucking rubber duck.
Have you considered getting art on the
Stopped
walls?
asking.
Art of what?
I do not know.
Every picture someone's taken of my ass?
No.
Because I know it's happened.
Not by me, it hasn't.
May I recommend you check in with Loki?
That makes sense. Just put it on your desk. If he complains, he complains.
This is the low poly one that I found. I wonder if I should put it in my head. No rubber duck right here.
I mean, if you're gonna put a rubber duck on your head, you gotta get like a top hat as well to like hide it.
No, give the rubber duck a top hat.
Both.
Dress up that duck.
Just like, and even the little monocle thing.
Oh yeah.
So
Anyway.
I know we're a little out of character right now. My cousin is married to a gentleman who owns his own business, and he runs a bunch of dump trucks. Well, one of his guys co-owns one of the dump trucks, and it's a Mack, so it's got the bulldog on the front of the hood.
Mm-hmm.
He's got stuff to customize the bulldog. So, like every other week, he switches it out. So it'll be like in a tux. It'll be in like a suit of armor. It'll be in, insert whatever.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah. That's pretty
Oh, I just realized the like filters on the side of your head or on the cheeks move,
They move
in
when
and
they
out
talk, yeah.
when you talk. That's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. And the amount of cover that I get around the arms and neck and head change on which undersuit I'm using.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this is this one. And then there's this one.
Have we gotten anything from that drive?
Well,
We are waiting for a DM.
Still, yeah.
Oh, okay.
As far as
Don't
we're
worry about
aware,
it.
out of
Don't
character.
worry. Don't worry. We're fine. We are fine. It's their agenda, not ours.
Okay.
As far as we're aware, it's
just to
Hatsune
catch you
Miku.
Yeah.
No, it's Nyan Cat.
Ah, perfect. Something more ancient.
Okay, so just to slightly catch you up, though, we're all in the bridge, and apparently a recruit is the one who sent the order out for Blackhawks and Black Wolves to go to Lev. So looks like.
Wait, are we at
looks
Lev?
Like
So
one of
what
us
new-
is gonna
new-
get
so-
our
so-
ass-
So what new recruit decided to go above everybody's fucking head?
Well, we're about to find the fuck out, apparently.
Hold the fucking
But
phone.
it's one. So it's either. But here's the thing. It's one that knows hacking.
I didn't do it.
So.
Just one thing.
It's either engineers, probably one of the scouts, even though I have an alibi. So.
Just one thing.
I haven't done.
We're already at Lev.
Apparently we're in. I guess.
Where the fuck have we been parked for the last few fucking days?
I'm gonna go see what.
I thought we had been above Lev for this entire fucking time.
Alright, smoke break's over.
No, keep smoking.
The fuck's that mean?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yep. Good job.
Good job.
And
Everyone give Bishop a slow clap. Slow clap for Bishop.
I'm giving the stupid dance.
I will shave you.
If you want to die a slow and painful death.
Kinky.
Listen, Bishop, it's not our problem that you can't grow hair.
Man, this decryption software is taking a while.
The Holy Jeebus has arrived. How can I help you?
We are decrypting the drive. Rookie and I are decrypting the drive that was recovered.
Add my +3 to hacking.
Thank you, Twilight.
You are welcome. That's why I'm sitting
We are
here.
still within our element.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just cosplaying Gambit here.
All right, so with a roll of a 10, the progress bar is going slowly but surely. It's not going to it's not running into any interruptions or anything like that this current moment.
So the dice roll was a 10?
Yes.
So that would be a 13 for plus my hacking.
Just slightly faster.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're still in our element aboard the ship, so.
We need to get a priest in here to bless Yukio, his dice roller. The power of Christ compels.
You know, I wonder if I should stop playing the Nyan Cat video.
With a 16, you'll notice that it starts to go a little faster now. It's going through a bunch of encryption data. It's starting to go through a bunch of other items as well. As you're going to see little things of like analog JPEG or security list JPEG, a whole bunch of different things, as well as some other security context that goes through it.
This is the part where we fucked up. We've accidentally installed a rubber ducky.
Porn.
Why the fuck is there a bunch of images of fucking Bishop on here?
I knew it! It was another one of Bishop files!
There's a bunch of Bishop images.
It's just a bunch of Bishop files.
With a 16, you see one JPEG of Bishop on there.
So, so for context, early on in Canon Season 1,
oh no,
our Intel Center got hacked. So as a countermeasure, I grabbed a random ass file that was full of non-important data that was just fucking massive for some reason, and sent it back through the channel.
It was
and I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? It's just pictures of Bishop, and that just became canon. It's just pictures, like 13 tetrabytes of Bishop in various poses in less and less clothing.
No.
You know what it was? It wasn't Bishop's porn. It was Rom's.
No, it was Rom's picture. It was Rom's pictures of Bishop.
It was Rob's collection. Fuck.
It was Rom's collection of Bishop. That's what it was.
Oh fuck.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was Canon Season 1.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
early
you
on,
did.
Yeah, it was. Actually, yeah, that was before the new Intel Center. Yeah, we were still using the old one.
The 1-floor building. Oh. Oh fuck.
Honestly, I like that one better than the 2-floor.
How does this shit keep coming back to us?
I don't fucking know.
Ew.
Hey,
Let's see, 1, 2.
blame Lectacorp for putting them on fucking December trial for fucking other fucking
I
shit.
just rolled for a 4-man interjection onto this damn thing. Twilight got a nat goddamn 20. The damn thing completes itself.
Damn.
I can stop playing non-cat.
Okay, I'm getting information from Almighty Jesus. Hang on.
Jiva?
You start playing Hot Doggo.
Dog of wisdom right now. Hamanaka.
The Almighty other Jesus is showing up.
This here. Jesus is here.
Hello,
alright, so-
Jesus.
Yes, my name is.
Has it been 3 days yet?
Actually, my name is Juan. My name is Juan.
Juan.
Hello, John.
Where's Jose and Jose?
All right, so hold on. Yukio's talking my ear off right now. Give me a second.
If we got
Okay, there we
Juan,
go.
where's
Jose.
Juan too?
Anyway, so you're going to get the following info. You get multiple logs about basically a new strain being developed that has no cure. However, you see that they need to do some field testing. You see that this new strain, the gas is not only infecting them with the virus, but at the end of it, they are able to detonate the gas as well, using a lot of nanobots and shit. You see that they're
So-
planning to...
What I'm
Yeah.
seeing is explosive gas.
Basically, an explosive
toxic,
gas that
yeah.
also infects anyone in the vicinity.
Does it say anything about an order? Is it orderless? Is it colorless?
It is it is green in it is green in color.
So what you, as the head DM who has created this,
Yes.
has told me that this is a gas.
Yes.
It is green.
Yes.
And an explosive. So what we have is diarrhea gas.
Yes.
My God, explosive weed.
Baby barf green. Technically, I mean,
Explosive diarrhea.
It is now dubbed the jalapeno.
Yes, I love that. Anyway,
Jalapeno gas.
you will see that you'll see the following. You'll see a lot of areas that are marked, and you recognize some of them because some of them are
Bishop.
areas that directly affect certain people from the rebellion that are from Primia.
So right now it's just they're targeting only Primia.
They're targeting only Primia. It's only for Primia currently. Primia is going to be like the planet they tested on, and if it works out, they're going to mass produce it. But right now, it is only on Primia and like that one outpost on Lev. But you see that they're planning to use that gas and make it just flatten that area so they can start making like forts and stuff using those ruins that they bomb and shit.
Gonna forward this data to our friends on Lev and inform them to just firebomb that fucking outpost. Second, I'm gonna forward the data to the commander and be like, hey, they're targeting Lev now with this explosive diarrhea jalapeno gas.
Are you also forwarding the data you got from that to him as well as like an attachment?
Yes, this is, everything getting, all the important information is getting forwarded to the appropriate people.
Right.
For Lev, it's unfortunately just firebomb that spot. Make sure the gas is it's destroyed. For Lev, I'm assuming they're targeting the more
they're targeting mainly tribal
the areas. Yeah, the tribal areas along with
Prima.
the non-tribals that are not
Lev.
aligned or /friendly.
Yeah, this is getting confusing.
Yes, they're also targeting certain areas of Tekkas.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and put this forth here. Not Lev, Prima. A lot of Lev. Yeah.
Primia, yeah.
Primia, excuse me, Primia.
Insert planet name here.
The insert Primia targeting wild beastkin and non-friendly fucking tech beasts.
Yes. Yes.
Understood. So, data's being sent to the appropriate people. Unfortunately, it cannot be. There's no antivirus. There's no cure. However, that doesn't mean that something can be done.
Right.
How detailed is this strain in this report?
Not that. Basically, you'll see that there's clearly other bits of data that are on. They're on like one or two other outposts on Lev. That this is not the full data. You need to go to those other locations and get that data as well.
Oh joy! Back to the swampy, magic crystal planet that could blow up if I touch it. Oh, lovely.
What did Bishop say? Because I had to fucking deafen.
We're looking for children. We're looking for the child John.
In purple.
Well, yeah.
Specifically.
Mostly.
It's someone
Gunridge,
similar.
I'm gonna send this to
Sorry about that. I heard
my
voices in my
mother
head.
on Prima, so she can start helping them. So I'll be on the bridge sending that off. And then if I see a small child, I'll do that.
Also, I assume did Twilight look at these locations yet?
They did, and that's why they're sending it to their mother.
Okay, cool.
As a warning, because she's in the
Here's
city.
the thing, like, if we warn all the beastkin, hey, if you smell something that smells like methane, fucking run.
Okay, I'm gonna go do other god stuff now.
If you see a green fog and it smells like methane, turn the other
That's the
way.
bedroom. That's not what I'm looking for.
You're not allowed in there.
Just like I actually need to
Back to
Okay.
Doug Wisdom.
Yep. I'm still trying to understand, like, so it's green gas that's flammable or can be ignited.
Anyone from Crimea, report to my office. Pronto.
Right? It's a green gas that can be ignited.
It's a green gas that is full of nanobots that can be detonated.
That can be detonated.
And it smells awful. That's the jalapeno gas.
Mm.
The chili gas. The spicy habanero.
Well, I was gonna go in, but that wound up not happening. I'm not
No,
from Maya.
He's not here anymore. He's left.
Well, I'm not from Crimea, so. Or Crimea. I don't remember how to pronounce it. From Lupin.
Crimea.
You saw that body?
Whatever that vodka is.
Hmm? What was that?
You saw that body?
What body?
Check it for nanomachines.
Are you talking about the infected ones?
Yes.
No, we don't have the bodies, and I've already scanned it for such things. It is not.
We still have the wait. Do we still have the samples that was brought to you?
I have the
You
arm,
mean the
but it's
arm?
in isolation. I've already had scanners going off.
Good, because the nanobots that are part of the virus can be remotely detonated.
It's in a secure location that it won't cause damage. I have it in an isolation area.
Remotely?
Yes.
Like, are we talking in like?
So here's the thing: it's a
or are we
green
talking
gas.
About, like,
it's
a virus?
listen. It's a green gas that smells awful, and
No shit.
it's highly infectious with no cure, and can be remotely detonated. Since I dub it the spicy habanero.
So
It
wait.
was
So
also
are you telling me
originally a
are the
beast
nanobites still on this ship? You know if they're
It's
still on this
fine
ship.
with all the samples
Nanobots.
and
Hence
chance of
why-
infection. is
Not
not
bites.
If any samples of the blood or whatever are still on the ship,
Look, the
check it for the
bleach smell kinda
nanobots
killed my- kinda killed my
and
nasal
EMP little
receptors.
bitches,
Gotta take a
and
lot
then
of
bring
them
them to me so I can identify,
desensitized.
so I can analyze them.
The blood, the sample has been EMP'd now. I've activated that remotely.
Filter them out, and then any single one that you can find, send to me and Ricky.
If I find any, I will.
Just realized something.
Which is?
I've been hearing a lot about my home planet being basically outside open war. Do you know anybody else on there?
Never heard of it.
Open for I've heard of it. I've never. I
have not
I don't
been
know
there.
anyone that's been from there outside of you.
Damn it. I guess it was for the best. Our town wasn't exactly the friendliest of places.
I mean, it's a world of darkness, and where the Nexus event happened. So
Yeah.
Traces of nanomachines. I've isolated them, and if you go to the med bay, they should be ready to be grabbed.
honestly, I know it was a very high tech place before the Nexus event, but beyond that, I don't know much.
I'll go grab them.
I don't know anyone that.
Yes, it'll be in the left. Go in the room on the left.
It says they're from Lupin. Actually, I remember someone being from
lone survivor
Lupin.
here.
I remember someone being from Lupin 3, but not Lupin 4.
I'll take the tranquilizers out. I'm not gonna need these.
But you do have my condolences about because
It's fine. Just means I'll have a new start, I guess. I may not have most of my memory. I may not have a lot of my memories, but I'm starting to regain them, in a way. No thanks to the vodka sash.
the what?
You think you and Foxboy were the only two that were drinking all the alcohol? I specifically went for the vodka.
That is true.
They did tell me that I could have. They did tell me that I could have the stuff that was made in Lupin 4 when it before it was a hellscape and everything. Brought back some of my memories. Like my hometown, my friends.
Do you remember?
My family.
Were you there when the Nexus event happened?
I remember hearing alarms going ablaze, and then being sent away on an escape pod. I wasn't meant to stay in this body. I wasn't meant to stay in this body for more than a few weeks. It wasn't meant to be booted for a couple of years.
Infiltrator.
That body? Oh, right. I forgot. Infiltrator.
Yeah.
Wait, you know, I'm surprised at the amount of infiltrators we've gotten in this rebellion over the years. We've gotten more infiltrators than actual synthetic. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
I can tell you what I remember as far as the events leading up to me transferring my consciousness and everything to this body and leaving, essentially. We'll just need a better space in here.
Elaborate.
And maybe a little bit more vodka.
May I recommend the lounge?
That is fair. Do we have any more vodka? Any more, like...
It is most likely in storage.
Is vodka?
We could go check.
Also, what does this mean?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
Why are
wanting
you
something.
doing that? Yeah. What does that mean? Why are you doing that? Is that like a?
I
Is
want
that like a
something.
mount? So why are you doing that then? I don't understand. Is that like a
because I
Lupin
want
thing?
vodka.
Is that like a Lupin thing or?
Wait, it's not a galaxy-wide thing?
I have never seen this
been
before.
to I've been to almost every civilized planet in this galaxy. I've never seen anyone. Well, I've seen a few people do it, but I don't think they were from Lupin 4.
I've only been active for almost
Mostly
7
they were
years.
hookers, though.
Guess I have my own thing somewhere. Okay.
I'm a pirate. What do you expect?
Valid. No questions.
That explains the silly hat.
All right, let's go check the lounge. See if there's any.
He's fine.
You okay?
Holy crap, that was my first.
Sounds like you glitched out a little bit there.
He's fine.
Actually, that was the first time I crashed out tonight. I'm surprised how long that went until I had to crash out. Huh. Maybe that's signs of improvement. The lounge is this way.
Sorry, I got distracted by music.
Oh, you hear music in your head too? I hear music all the time in my head. You call me crazy though.
It was like cheery, almost like an advertisement.
Oh. You get those sometimes too.
Yeah.
I believe that is coming from Dave's room.
Either that or one of the vending machines.
Correct.
Probably.
The one installed in Dave's room.
Vodka. Here we go.
It for some reason is able to play loud enough into the hallway.
Okay, where's the thing? Out of character. Where's the thing? There it is.
Looking for a stool.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
There we go.
Give me like a shot glass. Might help. I have a high tolerance, but I like the flavor. Thank you. Okay. So, I remember back when there were rumors about something happening to our planet, like the end of the world sort of thing. I didn't really believe any sort of such thing could really happen on a planet that was as advanced as how we were.
I heard horror stories about. I heard horror stories about what some off-worlders saw on Lupin. He said portals just opened out of nowhere and it almost seemed like the end of the world was happening. Is it true?
I wasn't there for the full thing, but I did see the portals. A lot of this comes back in my head in drunk dreams. But the feelings and more happy memories start to come back.
Oh, you want anything, Rookie? I'm sure there's synthetic drinks back here. Maybe some motor oil.
I do not have a mouth.
I have a syringe.
Well, do you have an intake? Do you have an intake device?
No.
Oh, you don't usually change your oil? Okay.
I do not run on oil.
Probably put my rifle away real quick.
Oh, you're not one of those synthetic.
No.
It's okay.
That is highly inefficient.
I've seen some treating motor oil like it was alcohol. I think it was just more for the aesthetic.
So, it was one of the college classes that we had. We had a project. It was robotics class. But I also had a project to do with anatomy as well. Some would call it a quasi-science fair. Like you had a project, and you would show it on display.
Right.
I wanted to kill two birds with one stone for robotics and for anatomy. So I did research into infiltrators. And I did extensive research into anatomy to see what kinds of materials and what kinds of servos and hydraulic systems I can use to fully mimic the human body, and down even to how alcohol feels. I feel like I roughly got it right. I think I roughly got it right. It just takes a lot more to get me drunk. Can I possibly have another shot?
Oh, by all means.
Thank you.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I once met a robot that was built to run off of alcohol.
I should have thought about that, but if I remember correctly,
if you think about it, if you think about it, it's an efficient fuel.
It is a very efficient fuel.
Also highly
I
dangerous.
remember reading up on old.
Yeah, it would be highly dangerous.
I read up on some. I read up on some old Earth tales of these people called the French. They created down moving vehicle, and it could run off pretty much anything slightly flammable.
Okay. Anyways, all people in the comms get a notification that the comms channel's open. All right, listen up. We have officially recovered the data drive. Due to some circumstances, it seems that the virus is using Primia. Upon talking to all the Primia natives, we will be going to Primia soon. We need to first find the outpost by Lev, recover the data drive off of that as well. And then from there, we're gonna take the data we get from there and go to Primia, and we're gonna prevent them from using this horrendous virus. So be ready for that. Be ready to be in a hot climate or a jungle. Otherwise, that's essentially what's happening. That is all. Any questions, go to my office. I will explain in more detail.
All hands prepare for a jump.
What?
Oh, God.
Where the fuck are you? Where were we going?
Oh, you said we were going back to Lev.
Not today. We don't even have a location on Lev yet. We're not leaving
next
yet.
time be more specific, man. Don't be excited.
Even if we were jumping, you are not driving.
To leave into 5's space area? What?
Does this mean I'm actually going to explore a different planet now?
GVC's not that
That's
bad.
not
likely.
That's not the one that I crash
it
landed
seems like
into.
we're not. It seems like we're not leaving the system yet. From what
I still believe that we are at Lev.
John's. No, Jason actually told me out of character we're back in Ginda 5.
Right, so you've crashed in Ginda 5. Good to know. Why the fuck would we go back?
Because that's where the squad that was infected was at Ginda 5. Apparently, Mark, Viper's brother, was infected being infected by his entity thing. Ordered a squad of our troops to go to Lev to investigate something. Wherever the fuck they were wherever the fuck he sent them, they got infected with something. They came back, and that was the whole thing that happened earlier. So John wants us to find where they got infected, investigate that. Then apparently that has something to do with Primia as well.
I will just say one thing. This is a stupid way to travel.
So much for calling that Nog.
What?
Ginda 5 is the planet that is
What?
furthest away in the system, correct?
Yes,
It's the last
Ginda
planet in the
system, yeah. I think it's the yeah.
Then we have Lev. Then we have whatever the fuck is next. If we're
I like to point
planning
out
to
that we're
push
also
forward,
in the
why the fuck would we go back to home?
I didn't write shit. Golden Cat, I question it as much as you are right now, but this is just how Jason explained it to me.
And I'm just here like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We all are. We're all on this ship just going, what the fuck is going on? We're all going fucking star crazy.
And Lev, which is literally one short warp jump away, is literally the next gate on the yellow line, which we're currently on. If you read the lore page, I
skimmed the lore.
I read what I needed, and that's it.
Like I literally just looked through it and saw rules. Oh, okay, so basics. Okay, bet.
Yeah, hang on. Let me pull up.
We're about to get a Wikipedia page reading.
If I remember correctly, Primia is in the green warp line.
It's an actual fucking highway system.
That's how I wrote it.
Completely out of
I was the one that wrote it.
All right, cool.
Completely out of character. Maybe I'll actually be able to hear the voiceover that I did for this ship.
Hang on. Let me see. Grand line, smaller line.
You most likely won't hear
plant
shit.
location.
So.
Let's see. Ginda 5 and Lev, yellow.
I still find it goofy that
There
we
we go.
travel back
Ethereum.
home just to send a smaller crew to Lev, that they can come back to us.
Well, officially, they weren't supposed to be there and go there in the first place. Mark had to pretend to be me to send them there.
Why are you putting your gun?
Okay, here we go.
I'm about to cause a lobotomy.
You're about
On
to
yourself
dislocate
or
your
one of
shoulder,
us?
is what you're about to do.
Neither of you. I am, ain't I?
I mean, you're one-handing a sniper
Okay,
rifle.
here we go. Etheria
I'd be
and
surprised it's only
Primia.
306.
Yeah,
That's still
got a
some
pretty good
kick, so
Yeah, that's still some kick.
your arm is in a locked position
There.
like this. You're holding the weight
you take
of the
it-
gun, so the moment you shoot, you're both fighting the force.
Did I even?
You
no,
just
I
toggled
didn't.
off.
Okay.
So yes.
There we go.
So
What
yes,
do you think
I was.
I was. I'm not gonna fire this in the air.
Okay, so I was half right. So Primia is located in the Grand Line, in the green sector of the Grand Line, near the green warp line. So we're gonna have to leave the yellow line, travel through the Grand Line to get to the green green sector, and then get to Exolia.
So at what
Etheria,
point did we
Primia,
switch
through
lane
there.
and start traveling towards Germany?
That's not how it works.
It's basically a highway.
Well,
Are we going to Poland?
No, it's not. It's not a highway. It's more of a tunnel system.
Highway tunnel.
Yes, basically. You see the warp drive. We use the warp gate to travel down the yellow line to the anchor point Crescentia in the Montresor system. Through the anchor point, we can enter the Grand Line. Travel through the Grand Line till we hit the green sector. Which because Primia is in the Grand Line, we don't have to go into the Green Line sector. The Green Line, we can just stay in the Grand Line. And my hand's fucking dead. I need to change the battery.
Good enough.
Look, I got a battery right here. But yes. So first we go to Lev to investigate. Then
We do a thing on
travel
Lev,
across
we
the
find an
galaxy.
outpost, we stop those bastards or something, and then we go to the next planet and stuff like that.
No, we travel across the galaxy to get to Primia.
Yeah, but just skip the travel part. We go to the next planet.
Yeah,
Or is
but, well,
Primia not a planet?
the way yeah. Well, probably it will take us. It won't take us. Well, it's going to take us a while to get to Primia, like traveling down the yellow line. That'll probably take about 2 hours. Then waiting for Federation to clear us to go into the Grand Line. Then travel to the green sector of the Grand Line. That will take about see what's good in our engines are very good, so I'd say about an hour. So I would say
So what
I
I'm
would give it
hearing
about- I would
is
say it would
engineering
probably
needs to
be half a day
overclock the engines.
Yeah, John does tend to do that sometimes.
Tonight on bottom gear. If anyone's seen those videos,
Fucking thing open. Finally got this fucking
Blake doesn't know.
battery case open. I don't understand why they made it so hard to open up the battery case on these Oculus controllers. God.
What? Cause
It's because it's meta.
two?
They like making things difficult.
That
Shit,
is
look at
true.
Facebook.
I just have like
That is
a
true.
screwdriver and just kind of wedge it in between, and just pop it.
I should have used something.
Just take a
and I don't-
small piece
Hang on,
of
do
thin
I have-
metal and just kind of pop
Back
it.
when I had a quest,
No, I don't have anything around me that I could that I could. They're not thinking within reach at least that I
A
could have
ruler,
grabbed.
something like that.
back when I had a quest, I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely abused that thing. I struggled
Yeah.
so hard actually taking the battery cover off. I started just holding it by the top, and like the trigger and the little thing here. I just mortar the fucking thing.
Oh. Well, speaking of quests,
And that was the only way I could get it to get off. Just kind
on my old school, like, yeah, 2 years back, they got a quest 2. Because I kept bringing mine to, like, small events. So I had to help people, like, set it up, use it, and one guy hit me square in the forehead with a controller. I had to grab him by the shoulders.
What part of the controller?
Fucking, like, right above the, like, the trigger and the ring. Like, in between there, he hit me with.
Oh. Oh, so
Yeah.
the solid part.
Yeah, like, he was
Oh,
getting a
that-
little bit
that must've
too
hurt.
into the game, so I, like, had to grab him by the shoulders, and he just bonked me in the head.
Oh, that must have hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it did. I did swear like a sailor. Back in character.
I swear like a sailor all the time. That's why I say it. That's why I'm a spacer. I'm a sailor in space.
A spacer.
Exactly. That's the proper term.
I'm sure you also space out.
Yeah. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go use the restroom real quick.
Not doing anything stupid, don't worry.
Did you touch the quarantine door?
I totally didn't touch that, no.
Hmm.
No, I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm not taking you anywhere.
I don't know why, they're hot. Anyways. Anyway. Let me rephrase that. Female lectures clean up nicely.
Another, I guess this would be if we're talking about that, I guess this would be also a good thing to note that, yeah, those two versions of us were dating. Matter of fact, that version was gonna propose to Viper.
I was gonna fucking I had almost happily forgotten about that. Thank you very much. I see you as a daughter, and I do not like to hear that. I have Silver's mind in there, Silver is over here.
I was about to say you two
But
should.
being the other two,
But
the
when
other
you said
two
that-
versions of us that are dating doesn't bother.
Oh no, they do. I just
I want to fight the shit out of myself. And that.
No.
Yes.
I went into this version of this universe, but everyone's gender swapped. I've been there before.
I'm pretty. Ooh, that's cool. I'm pretty sure that I could absolutely dome myself.
No.
He hasn't had the growth that I have.
She is pretty strong, actually. Taller a little bit, actually.
Go fuck yourself.
That is fair.
No, thank you.
I could fight myself.
I don't think
Maybe
anyone wants to
fun,
fight
too.
themselves. Hell, I mean, I like to fight myself, but that's a different problem.
You just
You
want
were-
to fight with
Also-
anybody and everybody.
Also, is that
Hello,
that thing that
rookie.
Jace was
Hello.
dealing with the other day? Is that what that is right there on your shoulder?
Yeah, but
How's
here,
it going?
like, as a,
Fine.
As a
Is
familiar.
this important?
Yeah.
Not really.
That's a good
Basic premise is we're going back to Lev.
I am aware.
I know your favorite planet, my favorite planet. We're going to look for bullshit so you're caught up, and then probably go to Premia.
Pictures of
I am
This-
well aware.
areas on Primia that they're bombing.
Okay, I wasn't sure what had been said,
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking
but
about
this is not important.
That's
This
don't
is
worry
a
about that.
constant
That's Rom's
spree
chat.
of
Don't worry about that. Close it.
bullshit that happens in other places.
I see.
Didn't your parents ever tell you not to
Hmm.
snoop in other people's things?
Shut up.
No, they told me to
Think of it
loot
like
whatever I
like
could
this.
find.
Basically, how apparently Olvina classifies it in my head. She classifies Loki as the equivalent of that cat who knocks over cups every chance they get. That's Loki.
Oh yes!
Fair.
Finally!
I actually agree with her on that.
It's very
Yeah.
accurate.
That this is my Alvina
It is.
then, technically?
No, because that one isn't an ass. That person isn't an asshole. Well, despite Jace's.
I'm not gonna even try and type on your computer because I know you
Olvina is
somehow
much
rigged
more
it
of an
like
asshole. And
Anyway,
Olvina is actively trying to kill everything. That thing
Well.
is just trying to be just an asshole to be an asshole.
A lot of open space.
I've dealt with those
Mhm.
kind of things before, and I'm not a fan of them.
so Viper, about that data. Hi.
Do you
What
just
are you
wanna
doing?
Meet that, John?
Not particularly.
Yep.
I just kind of want to just send
That is
to-
not a-
Closes that.
Send that to a few people.
I did not need to see that with my eyes.
What have you
To
seen?
be honest, though, I feel like
Oh
they were
right,
trying
because
to-
I was told by somebody in the rebellion to do this every time you snooped. Sprays you with water.
Why?
I don't know.
Better
Somebody
you than
told
me.
me to do that every time you.
I just like spit.
Wouldn't
fire
you,
in your face.
die if I spray
Correct.
you with water?
Therefore,
Yes,
better
don't do
you
that.
than me.
Yeah, don't do that. The
Have you
last time
considered making
we-
yourself waterproof?
The last
I have
time
attempted.
we,
Mom's
you
body.
know-
Did not go well.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, the last time we,
I just spray a coat of paint. I just spray
set
a
off
special
fire
coat of
alarm
something
and
on
then the
Rom's chassis,
sprinklers
and that
went
usually
off
does the
is
trick.
when you'd sort of almost die.
Or I enchant the body. That is also a
it
pretty
that
valid option, is to enchant the body to
Is
be
it
water
that like
resistant.
waterproof Cerakote shit?
Yeah, I mean, you could either do that or enchant the robotic chassis. That usually does the trick. You, I actually
You
here's the thing. In
definitely
Mom's
have
body,
really good shock
there is a
absorbers in your chest
metal.
plates.
There is a metal
Correct.
sphere made of steel in her body.
I mean, he
that has
really
all
loves
the
armor. I
enchantments
mean,
within it. That's basically the core
Well,
that basically makes all the
technically-
enchantments work.
Goes bouncing like
No.
a bouncy ball.
I have some. Well, it's just my armor. Similar to yours.
But anyway, point is, most people, when they enchant a robotic body, they just take a metal sphere, they enchant the sphere, and they just shove it in. Because technically
I
that's
tried
part
that
of
out
the
with
robot.
Leslie at some point. Sorry.
Leslie's not a robot. She is a human person. She's a
Talking
human
about
being.
a very, very, like a tinier sphere. Anyway, keep talking.
That still wouldn't work. No.
I'm talking
I
about-
believe that is something you should keep to yourself.
You enchant weapons.
You're fine.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
you're
can I
good, you're
say?
Just go
the
in
shit's
there.
empty apart from over here.
you're obligated to go in there. You don't have to just like snoop around unless you want to make your character
look,
like
I
that.
don't know the rules of the ship.
Push.
Consider open door policy
Alright,
unless
let's
doors
go,
locked.
Let's go. Let's go.
And push it. And now I run away because I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm with you, sister. Oh, I'm double down for that.
How much?
Were you not
the
just
other
drinking
personality
vodka?
In my head is screaming to hurt you right now.
I'm sorry?
Were you not just drinking?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drink again. Your point, rookie?
I don't have one.
If anything, think about it like this. It's called being extra prepared for an attack.
How?
What do you want, Bishop?
My strength is based on alcohol. The more I drink, the stronger I get.
You should learn to balance that. What do you want, Bishop? She's about. You see, she's pulled the cabinet back and has like found one of John's secret stashes. What do you want?
I'll take whatever the bartender's gonna drink.
You see her set down a few different bottles of vodka. Pulls it shut.
May I recommend you
Pulls
change
out
your
a-
statement?
Blaze. There's nothing she can't pour that I won't be able to keep down.
As a shaker. You understand, Bishop, that I now have a lycan's endurance to poisons, including alcohol, right?
I know.
Very well.
And I have
Jesus
over
Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
and I
What
have
part?
over a decade of heavy drinking under my belt. I'm used to drinking the heavy shit.
Cheers. It's a vodka
surprised.
martini mixed with several different kinds of high-grade alcohol.
I'm surprised our rubbing alcohol is still there.
You would find it to be strong. She looks at you. Bishop, it's a martini. You sip. You savor it.
Oh,
You don't-
martini. Oh, martini. I skipped over that part.
Pours another one.
Oh.
You savor it. It's strong, but it's very smooth. It's one of those things that you'd like, oh, you could just kind of sit there and
Smooth.
sip it for a... Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can
And
see her just...
an apple juice for the kid on the bar.
Sets a little, like, Sunny D pack of apple juice. It says
know what?
kid-friendly.
Hey, you know what? Fuck, I haven't actually had a lot.
I'm gonna assume there's also Capri Sun back there.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
Yep.
oh, shit. Sorry, nothing. Fuck you, this tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
I just crushed up the plastic bottle and throw it at Bishop's head.
So, Bishop,
Oops.
how do you feel about returning to Lev?
Again.
I'm indifferent. I don't mind.
I hate
Unlike the
planet.
majority, unlike the majority of you all, I don't complain about the planets I'm on.
Lev has particularly sour memories for me.
I just hate
Not so much
Lev
me.
because of Lev. When
Want
I was
something
there,
to drink?
I really did not like it the first time I was there.
No, I'm
To be
good.
honest.
Very well.
I wish you were there, Bishop. I gotta be honest. Even though I hated you back then, I wish you were there. Don't worry about the hating part.
I find most people don't hate each other.
Well, I
They just
was
do.
there on Lev. I was there the last time you guys were there because Rom dragged me down there for one of the final assaults. And first time
Yeah.
I've ever been in an actual planet side battle.
Yeah, I really did not need a whole bunch of compliments from a drunkard. That's very surprising.
Jeez, jeez, well, appreciate a compliment. Like, the guy went out of his way to compliment you, and you're calling him a drunkard? What the hell's wrong with you, Loki? Be more appreciative.
To be fair,
I'm not exactly good with compliments.
So,
Well, at least I
I
hope
bully
you were
you
nice
a
to the
lot.
guy. I at least hope you were nice to the guy, whoever it was.
I tried not to get you in trouble and also try to sober you up.
What?
Bishop
you talking
technically
about?
is not.
Oh my
Bishop
fucking
is
God,
not
you're an
technically
idiot.
an alcohol. Bishop is not technically an alcoholic.
I drink for power, not for enjoyment.
Technically, everyone's spiritual power has a downside. Bishop says
Well,
he needs to consume alcohol.
You
Most of
clearly
us-
had your moment of power somehow when we were here for some reason.
Yes, the brief flashes I remember of fighting, I was quite literally ripping a turret off of a tank and using it like a bat on another tank.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, so you're
Higher
kinda cool.
once you start to master spiritual powers, the abilities can increase in strength and power. Bishop's downside is he has to get blackout drunk and some of his decision-making skills go down. The downside to mine is I very well could, if I'm not concentrating properly, kill my allies with my aura.
Downside of Loki is that he doesn't concentrate at all.
Downside of Loki is it eats stamina like crazy. If you're going to get angry, fight it out in the training area.
We always fight it on the training area.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get more alcohol afterwards.
Yep.
He invited me last time.
Yeah, I kicked him in the balls 3 times and then we went for a beer. Specifically that one.
That stuff tastes funny to me. Too many additives. Anyway,
It kind of does, but this is the only one we did.
how much progress are you making on making friends with your other side?
Not
that good, huh?
too well.
Yeah.
Look, he's like. Do you know who Hulk is?
Yes.
No.
It's like
Ancient
big-
human hero.
big green dude who's angry all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, sure
most-
he was human.
Yes. And yes, Loki. The primal side of us is most often angry. You know why?
Yes.
We suppress them. We put them in cages and boxes to prevent them from mauling everyone around us. They don't particularly like it when we do this. So then us coming to them and asking them to give us their power, they tend to be very hostile for obvious reasons. The trick that I found, which I don't recommend, is to give them another enemy to hunt down and kill.
Well, Bishop.
No.
What?
Okay. Fine.
Definitely not. You know who you should be focusing and who the other side would have a
Yes,
higher.
yes, I
Then
know.
make the deal with them and stop procrastinating. The longer you put it off, the more angry they're gonna get. At some point, you have to open the cage, let them out.
Yes,
and
of course.
endure.
Yes, I'm saying that. Well, where I'm saying
Where
they're
do-
a little impatient to
Then
meet
go
my
do-
target.
Oh, that. You're at that stage. Yeah, that I am still working on. Trust me. John has been lecturing me nonstop about don't go kill August.
While
Don't
you're-
go kill.
By the way,
My
while you're
voice.
talking, you see Mark walking by in a huff outside the door over there.
No. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. But yes.
Question.
The only thing I can do and recommend you start doing, one second, is he's looking for a small child. Start actively looking. Go to the computers. Look for them, even if you don't know what you're doing. Look. Be actively looking. It makes them less pissed off. Yes, Saruki.
What happens when you do get your target?
For me?
In general.
Ah.
Everything.
Well, you mean... You mean once we have that beautiful moment where we rip her apart? That's a very good question.
That.
It would depend on several different things. One, how close to dying am I? Two, if I win or lose the competition for dominance. And three, how close is the rebellion to being destroyed? Those are the factors that will make it. Because basically, the only thing keeping my primal side in a peaceful-esque mood is the opportunity to eventually rip August apart. So once she's gone, we'll have to see if they are satisfied. If they're satisfied, they may just rejoin with me and we'll become one, as a balanced individual for the rest of our days. If killing August puts me to the point of dying, I guess I'll die and go harass a particular god for a while before passing on, probably going to hell. But that's not important.
I do find listening to music kind of helps with it too, but, well, not as much as actively looking for my target. It's more of like an outlet.
Well, that's something.
Well,
Alas.
just like that really depends on the person's taste. Really.
And the final one,
Rock really does.
if the rebellion isn't destroyed when I kill August, I'll stick around because I promised a couple people I would help them find certain people.
Oh, sweet of you.
And I keep my promises. Oh, why should I be the only one to get the revenge?
I definitely need mine.
Let's be real here. We are not the heroes the galaxy wanted, but we are the avenging monsters that it needs.
We were not the Avengers, though, or the Guardians of the Galaxy.
How do you know?
I did not know there were guardians.
You kind of look like a raccoon.
Go fuck yourself.
It's
Loki, the trash panda.
It's really more
I know a couple of trash pandas on Premia, and they probably do better than I ever could, honestly.
I know one who works in a research lab.
Precisely what I'm
Really
saying.
good bullets. Designed purposely to rip human organs apart. Really useful.
Isn't that just called 50 BMG?
No, different. They fire off inside people and then leave microscopic little blades inside the bloodstream. So even if you don't die immediately, you'll rip yourself apart from the...
hell no. Just ooh. Yeah, no.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, what the fuck you're talking
Forgive
about?
me.
So essentially a bullet filled with fiberglass.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's like
Very much.
It's
My
like a
family
hollow point,
runs
but
a
the hollow
R&D
point goes
facility
in your
for
bloodstream.
military equipment and weapons.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
If you're from Premia and you've used weapons there, it's at least 50% chance you've used something that I've either worked on or helped someone work on it.
Well, yeah, considering that I did level up building accidentally. Yeah.
Yes.
Elaborate.
Well, I was a little curious. I didn't know anything about technology. I just walked into TechS and just, well, started playing with a lot of stuff and stealing it. I learned pretty quickly that I could do amazing stuff and pretty destructive stuff. I mean, I did.
Just like, and yet you didn't even have the slightest chance to reconsider on that.
Oh, I mean, look, I mean, TechUs, those people speak technically a different dialect of Beastkin. I mean, it's understandable. It can be coherent, but some things are a little mixed. There can be miscommunication. And also, I also didn't give a shit because I was curious. And well, I mean, I was just a tribal boy that walked into a really technological city and no money, just about no clothes, and well, I wanted to explore by myself all these things, and you know, I had the best ramen ever over there. Unfortunately, I had to dig it out of a dumpster once, and then the second time I actually stole it from somebody, but you know, but yes, I mean, I haven't considered that, you know, obviously that I was playing with fire, but you know, my curious mind didn't see it that way. It was more like, you know, throwing a rock down a lake.
It was still
Inside the dorms, in the Vasquille dorms.
He's talking with Twilight.
In the Vasquille dorms. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to tell you, your brother's back. Apparently he got punished. I threatened him.
Yeah, no, I witnessed Johnny doing that fucking full on fucking John Wick movie segment though.
It's not about who you did it to. It's not about what you did, but it's about who you did it to.
You did it too. Yeah, exactly.
Who are you talking about?
He literally said it like that. John punished
John
Mark,
punishing Mark.
I see.
but he full on did the whole John Wick it's not what you did that angers me so. It's who
Are you not familiar with the popular? Are you not familiar with the popular book series of John Wick?
No.
Either way, I'm going back to the main.
I would recommend the first book. In my opinion, that was the best of them.
Alright. Yeah, I've got nothing else to do, and I'm very fucking tired. Yep. Until next time.